Hey everyone, welcome back to LEGO Man Cam. Today I'm going to be going over 16 behind the scenes LEGO Star Wars hidden details and things you may have not known from some of the designers of your favourite LEGO Star Wars sets. All of these bits of information can be found over on Brickset as they get designers to come over and talk about the sets that they've made and certain choices and decisions that happened. But what I've done is compiled all of the best and most interesting bits of information in this video here for you. So let's get straight into it with some of the sets designed by Niels M. Fredrickson.
Hey, what's up? It is me, Niels M. Fredrickson. Make sure to subscribe to LEGO Man Cam.
Did you know that set 75171, The Battle of Scarif, was the first LEGO Star Wars set to ever include a palm tree? And that the entire LEGO Star Wars team had cake that afternoon to celebrate the occasion. Set 75185, the Tracker 1 from the Freemaker Adventures, was actually designed based on some of Doug Chiang's original concept art for Star Wars. How about set 75202, the Defense of Crait, a pretty universally disliked set, but this set in fact was originally supposed to be two different sets, one of the Salt Speeder and one of the Crait Tower. However, in production it was decided to combine these two sets to make an overall better building experience. Did you know that set 75270 was the first to include the quote-unquote fencing droid that first appeared in A New Hope as Luke was training with his lightsaber? Now we have Hans Burkhard Schlomer, another one of the LEGO Star Wars set designers who has designed a ton of amazing sets. Here are some of his insights.
What's good, Massive Legends? I am Hans Burkhard Schlomer, and these are my sets.
In the most recent advent calendar from last year, the more difficult builds are actually placed on weekends, so that parents will be home to help their children who may be struggling with the build, as only limited instructions can actually be printed on the packaging of advent calendars. In set 75347, the TIE Bomber, the Imperial Gonk droid was not actually included in the original design brief from Lucasfilm. However, Hans created the design for the Gonk droid and snuck it into the final set. When Lucasfilm did their final check, they approved it, and that's why we have the Gonk droid in this set. The next fact isn't really a fact, more of just a joke, but when making the 2022 advent calendar, Hans included the yellow Phase 1 Clone Commander, and I quote, he said, "The popular Clone Commander is back, ready to fly the Republic gunship again." Then we have Darth Vader's Castle, a set from 2019 which Hans designed. Hans initially designed this set in the hopes it would get seen by some of the LEGO executives and picked up to be turned into an official set, rather than just getting the 100th X-Wing or TIE Fighter. However, that day never came until Amazon requested an exclusive set be made for them. This fit perfectly with Vader's Castle, as they only had a limited time to come up with the set, and Hans had already made this one. The initial build is actually smaller than the one that we finally got. However, Amazon provided LEGO with a bigger price point than they were expecting, so this allowed for the inclusion of the TIE Advanced and its hangar in the bottom of the castle. Here is set 75203, the Hoth Medical Chamber, a really obscure LEGO Star Wars set. So obscure in fact, that it doesn't even feel like a Star Wars set, because it's actually one of, if not the only LEGO Star Wars set to never include a weapon like a blaster or a lightsaber. This next fact is one of my favourites, and it has to do with set 75156 Krennic's Shuttle from Rogue One in 2017. This is such a great set and one that I really need to pick up someday. But did you know that Lucasfilm initially asked LEGO to make the $90 price point set be a set of the Zeta class cargo shuttle? If you don't know what that is, this is the giant ship with 4 moving wings that we see all throughout Rogue One that the team rides in on their way down to Scarif. The LEGO team much rather make the sleeker and cleaner looking Krennic shuttle, which I do agree is a better looking ship than the Zeta class, but it is such a shame that we could have gotten this shuttle because it's a ship that we still haven't gotten in LEGO 8 years later. There's then Kanan Jarrus' speeder bike, set 75141. This set was given a budget of $20 with the brief being Kanan's speeder, but that was it. The build was so small, with even the bike being oversized at that Hans had a bunch of budget left over. This led to the creation of the two crates, which a lot of people actually consider to be the better build in this set, rather than the speeder itself, and I think I agree. Another fun fact is that in the initial stability test for the UCS Slave One, or Boba Fett starship, Hans presented the tester with the ship thinking that it was just about finished and ready to go. The tester picked it up by the handle and began violently shaking the ship around the air, testing its swooshability. The model immediately began to fall apart and collapsed in their hands. The model was in fact not up to scratch. Last up, we have some insights from designer Cesar Suarez, the designer of everyone's favorite set of all time, the First Order ATST.
Cesar Suarez here. Check out these fun facts, everyone.
With set 75244, the Tantive 4, this set was designed as neither a UCS or Master Builder series set. It's actually just a direct-to-consumer set, aka a really big playset. What's interesting about this is it meant the age range had to be lower, leading to a less advanced build, which explains why the front cockpit isn't brick built but rather uses large dome pieces. Another fun fact about this set is that the exterior is based off of A New Hope and Rogue One, while the interior is based off of Revenge of the Sith Episode 3. So I suppose you could really say this set is from all three of those movies. The Mandalorian Starfighter, one of the best sets from 2021, had some serious problems in production, as the brief and plan for the set was that it needed to include 2 minifigures in the cockpit, with their helmets on and jetpacks attached. This led to struggles in the design, which explains why there is an awkward gap in the cockpit, as this allows the minifigure's hands to have clearance and let them sit in together. This just goes to show you some of the trade-offs that have to be made when designing LEGO sets that general consumers like us don't really consider. Lastly, with set 75167, the Bounty Hunter Battle Pack, this is actually the first LEGO Star Wars Battle Pack to ever feature named characters instead of just troopers or droids. As well as this, the speeder bike is completely new and not based off of any source material, but Caesar wanted to make something that would fit in with other battle packs but still set it apart, which explains the unique blue color choice and the X-shaped rear guns. I hope you did enjoy these 16 facts and learned something new that you didn't know before. If you'd like to see a part 2 to this, please let me know and leave a like and subscribe on the video, as there's plenty more good videos coming up. See you in the next one.